This is Chris Wright and Graeson on Point Counterpoint. You're listening to KUSD, University of St. Thomas Campus Radio. You came in here just in time, man, just as I was saying the introduction.
Hey, you're 2 minutes late. You should have started 2 minutes ago, but whatever.
I was waiting for
all perfect.
Well,
I'm only saying such in jest. Thanks for waiting, Chris. Late as always. Oh, I did just get back from a test.
Not too late. At least it was just a couple minutes.
2 minutes, man. I'm tearing the show to the ground with my terrible practice.
Your tardy behavior is having a negative impact on the show's quality.
Oops. That's sad.
Well, at least I am prepared this episode. Are you?
Nope, but that's not a surprise.
Well, I have a list of some different topics to bring up here.
Cool.
Which I think will be most interesting.
Based on what you usually bring up, I can't wait to not talk about any of them.
Well, first of all, I'll start out with a happy Mardi Gras or a happy Carnival, depending on where you are. Which one are you, Grayson? Are you Mardi Gras or Carnival?
I don't know what either are. Ooh, I'm going to do that.
Mardi Gras is down in New Orleans, or New Orleans, or Carnival down in many different Latin American countries, Central America, South America.
Sorry, I was not listening to anything you just said. Yeah, I kind of know what Mardi Gras is.
Okay. It's the celebration before Lent, so this is the last day
I just said I know what it was. I'm
kidding.
I actually don't know what it means.
Well, it's the last day of it because tomorrow's Ash Wednesday, and it's the
Pokemon trainer? I didn't know.
It's the official start of the end of happiness when we're supposed to be sad.
What? Why is that a day? I doubt you're right, but...
I was using hyperbole there, of course, as always.
All right. Fair point. All right, so what were you wanting to talk about?
I'm just using a literary device. Okay, well, let's see. Which one do I want to start with here?
I swear if this is actual news, I'm going to get up and leave.
No, it's not news. How about we start with, I have some good ones here. Ooh.
Spit them out.
Just today, I thought of an interesting psychology experiment that could be done.
Oh, boy. I can't wait to hear this.
Basically, okay, so it stems from this old saying that says, if you don't know something, teach. Because,
all right, that's
teaching,
cool.
You can...
Anyway, on to another subject. So
I'm thinking
the idea here is if we had a...
Go on.
I was waiting for you. You were saying something?
Yeah, so basically...
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, it'd be a cool experiment
to do. It'd be very cool.
It'd be hard... Yeah, you'd maybe try to have some random people study something and then try to teach it to people.
What part of this do you think was going to be good subject matter?
I think our audience will think this is very intriguing and
First of all, our audience doesn't exist. And second, why would anyone care about a psychology experiment?
If they're a psychology major, or if they just want to learn. They're just lifelong learners, Unlike you.
Listen, I don't sit here and talk about Halo for an hour. Actually, I would be more than
if you pieced all the time together, it probably amounts to at least an hour.
Yeah. You know what? Carry on. You go on with your psych experiment.
So basically, I'm thinking you would have them study something or something like that, and then maybe give a presentation, teach, answer some questions, and see if they've learned anything.
Ah, very cool.
The potential confounding variable would be, was it actually the teaching or was it just the studying of it that made you learn? So you'd have to have a control group that just did the studying.
That doesn't sound very interesting.
Oh, well, okay. There have been studies based on famous quotes before too, such as the Ben Franklin effect.
Why did it do it twice?
Where it says one. Oh, it did. Instagram Stories was doing that for me too. Where it took this Ben Franklin quote that said, I can't remember the exact words. It's like one who helps another person is more likely to like.
Hey, Chris.
Yes.
Next time you bring up something to talk about, ask yourself, is this entertaining?
I think it is.
Okay, well, that's fair.
All right.
I'm just in an argumentative mood right now.
Also, Friday is International Women's Day.
Very cool.
Yes, so to celebrate, I've pulled up the Vagina Monologues.
Okay,
we can
no,
read
we're
a few excerpts from that.
No, we're not.
No, yes we are.
No.
Yes we are. Yes.
I will straight up leave.
No.
You want me to leave? Because I'll do it.
Hey.
Don't tempt me with a good
Go
time.
on. Woman 1.
All right.
I bet you're
All right,
okay.
bye.
Okay, I won't do it. Fine.
We're not talking about that Virginia governor.
No, we're not talking about that either. No.
No, as much as I support killing infants, no.
All right.
This is not a political show,
Okay.
despite what the name implies.
All right. Well, today I did some research into a conspiracy theory. Have you ever heard of the Mandela Effect?
I'm not talking about that either, because that freaks me out.
Oh, you've heard of it?
Yes, Chris. I don't live under a rock. I just don't go outside.
No, I don't believe in it. There are psychological explanations for it.
Oh yeah, it's like the Luke, I am your father is actually I am your father, but that's because to give the
it's actually,
quote context.
No, I'm your father.
Yeah, well, to give that, it was because to give the quote context, people would say Luke, I am your father.
Yeah, and also the Berenstain Bears.
That one's just BS.
Even though most people just say Berenstain.
Yeah,
which makes people just think it's spelled that way.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. But then these conspiracy theorists believe that it's like a parallel universe colliding with our own, and then people are having
Personally,
memories.
I don't believe in the moon.
Neither do I. It's a projection. It's a projection above our flat Earth.
So, Chris, what's your take on the M1A1 coming to War Thunder?
What? I don't know War Thunder, dude.
It's just sad. You know what I did again?
What?
I played Minecraft again this weekend, and it was great. It's just so good.
You know what? I'm done.
All right, bye. Don't threaten me with a good time, Chris. All right, so this week on Me by Myself, we're going to discuss why Halo 6
You're not by yourself. I'm still here.
And that's why I can't enjoy this.
I can't enjoy it with you either, man. So I guess we're in the same boat.
Wow, that's sad. All right, well, I literally have nothing to talk about.
So, would you say that you're getting better at swing dance?
Nope. Because I don't put in the effort.
I don't know.
Which is entirely my fault, but oops.
I'd say.
I just do my own thing, man.
You're probably somewhat better, I'd say.
I mean, it's possible. Yeah, there's definitely like everyone else. Yeah, I mean, it's fun. I like it. I'm not particularly a huge fan of it, but again, I also don't put in the effort I should. Mm-hmm. So I mostly just go there to talk, man. It's a fun hour.
Yeah, social hour.
The best swing dancing is when I'm just doing stupid stuff for an hour. That's what's fun. I don't like having to do these pre-assigned moves. They're just not fun. I like having fun.
Okay.
Not doing a pretzel. Well, a pretzel's kind of fun.
That's a good one.
I don't like doing the turns though, and I'm not dipping. That's just not happening.
Well, dips are pretty fun.
Not when I
roll.
Almost drop them.
Did you do that?
No, but I got close. And I've been spooked out of trying again.
Okay.
But you're doing pretty good.
Yeah. I've improved for sure.
Yeah, this is awkward.
It was just a 301, and whenever I'm there's this one old fellow there that's always dancing with the youth and showing people the moves. He's a legend, man.
All right, that's fair.
Quite the legend. You've probably seen him.
I went there once.
I know, but he was there that night. He's
Maybe.
always out there.
I'm not going back. I'm not paying $9 to
$5.
dance. Not paying $5 to dance. Or $5 to be outclassed by everyone else.
Okay, cheapskate.
Hey, I just spent another $50 on War Thunder, which brings my total up to like more than I should. So don't call me.
You don't even want to say the number.
I don't, because it's bad.
Why do you do that?
Because I like it. I have like 500 hours in that thing now. Come on, it's it. I've become a collector of sorts. I don't buy any other games. The last game I bought was Titanfall 2, and that was only $20.
Did you buy Halo 5?
Yes, that came out in 2015, Chris.
And you were ashamed?
I was, yes, because it's shit. It's shit. It is the worst Halo game I have ever played, and it's an abomination. I would
so what's
even
the
go
problem with it?
It's not Halo. The story's an abomination. They go from this beautiful story of and like they had such a
I
good.
love how you call it beautiful, like it was
because it is
fairy tale.
What, who calls fairy tales beautiful?
People do.
I guess I just called Halo beautiful. Okay, maybe that wasn't the right word to use, but it's this incredible story that is so insanely good, and then they make it Star Wars. The gameplay sucks. The story sucks.
It is sci-fi, which Star Wars is sci-fi.
They changed the graphics for no other reason than to change the graphics because it's the new company who decided to shit on everything. It's just an ass game. And I'm not saying this because, I'm Halo 3's the best game. No, Halo Reach was the best Halo. And Halo I don't even like Halo 3's mechanics, but Halo 5's are just ass. It's a terrible game, and it's just bad. Everything about it is bad. Halo Infinite better be really good, or I'm afraid the Halo franchise might be gone.
Interesting point.
It looks promising, but we'll see. We have to wait until 2020 for it to come out.
Okay.
The new Xbox console.
That is a while.
Yeah, it's going to come with the next gen consoles, but I'm not going to buy it. It should still come out on the Xbox.
That's going to be a whole new decade.
It should come out with the on the Xbox One. So if it's exclusive to the new console, that's a problem for me because I don't want to buy it. But we'll see.
All right. My next topic is my fish, Lenny Bruce.
Is dead.
No. He is...
That's a shame.
A Satan worshiper.
What? I don't get it. What does that mean?
That little schmuck worships Lucifer.
What does that mean? It's a fish.
He builds effigies to him. And then, I don't know how he does it, but I find extra dead fish in there that somehow he's lured into the bowl. I just see their little bodies skewered onto his little blades.
Okay. Why don't you just...
He builds little towers dedicated to Satan. In the shape of a 6.
Okay. I would recommend just eating them. But that's whatever.
But he actually has some compelling arguments for his church.
I think you might need to see a doctor.
I'm thinking about converting to it.
Maybe a psychologist, a psychiatrist, or something. I think the gears aren't working right.
I've really been getting into the readings of Anton LaVey.
I don't know who that is.
He's a Satanist.
Okay.
Here.
I'm not gonna. Don't. No.
Wait.
No.
Wait.
No. No. Stop it. It's not happening.
Okay.
You disgust me.
All right. Well, you obviously don't support my theory that he's a Satan worshiper.
I don't know who he is.
No, the fish.
Oh, well, it's a fish.
Yeah,
I'm surprised it's even still alive at this point.
Fish can have religion, too.
I'm pretty sure everyone's have died because they were kept in a Tupperware box. I can't even take care of a cactus. I'm not going to take care of a fish.
A cactus is an extremely low maintenance
and
plant.
I couldn't take care of it, so I'm not going to...
I know people that their fish died. I'm pretty sure it was the dechlorination problem. So then they got a couple new fish, and they had the same problem. It was like they got like a little catfish and something else.
Well, okay.
You know?
Well, that's
Fish
the
aren't
show,
for everybody.
folks. Have a good one.
Hey, don't leave. Stay with us.
Well, I'm heading out because this is awful. This is like
No,
the
it's
worst one
not.
so far.
What do you mean?
What?
It's better than the last one. At least
The last one I left halfway through.
At least we're somewhat prepared.
I'm not prepared at all, but that's pretty much prepared for me. So.
All right. Well, outside the bookstore, did you see the table with the free books?
No. There is one subject I do want to talk about, but I can't.
What is it?
Can't say it.
Hold on. I'll mute the mics for a second.
Yeah, can't say that on air.
All right.
But also, another big thing, I'm going to mute the mic real quick. Anyway, so, another important aspect of, yeah.
Shouldn't have muted the mic for that.
Well, I don't know who listens to this, even though I'm pretty sure it's no one. That could be bad, really bad, so, oops.
Okay. What does it matter then?
What do you mean what matters?
If it's all over, what does it matter?
Because I want to keep the reference.
Okay.
I'm not going to lose it all out of spite. Because I fully agree with it. It's a fair judgment, but it doesn't make it feel any better.
You know, I had an interesting experience today. I was sitting there in ASC, and a guy comes over and he's like, "Hey, you want a free donut? Text this number and then give it, and then like ask us this question." Yeah.
They have a poster in ASC.
Well, I sat there for a few minutes. No one came with a donut. I sat there for a few more minutes. No one came. Eventually, I just left. I think it was about 30, 45 minutes later. They're like, "Hey, are you still there?" I'm like, "No, I left."
You want this donut? You have to sit still for 5 hours. That's a cool program, though. I want a free donut. Where do they get
It's
the
different than the other crew.
Yeah, I was going to join that again.
Yeah.
But then I realized I don't like rowing, and I don't want to pay money to do it. So I did my time last year. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. You did your time. It's like prison, kind of.
Except I chose to do it, and I was free to leave at any time. But other than that, it was just like prison.
Yeah. It's just like prison because, you know, you do your time.
But
That's about the only way it's like it.
But that's with anything you do.
True. And by that definition, everything is like prison.
This show sucks so much ass. All right, well, let's see. Let's look up cool, fun topics because there's nothing else to do.
I got one. Hey, you gotta open up a new tab. Here. Cool, fun topics.
Oh yeah. 414 funny and humorous speech topics.
Wow.
Boys gossip more than girls do.
Ooh,
wow.
This relates to International Women's Day on Friday. And the monologues that you didn't want to
girls?
read. Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't really relate.
Should tricks stop its discrimination and make them for everyone? You know what? I'm not a kid anymore, and I want some tricks.
Ooh, I got one. How about, I got very upset when I texted you and you said you pronounce it coupon.
Oh, yeah, because it is a Wait. What?
It's coupon.
It's a... I say both. I mean, it's a coupon. I say coupon more than I say coupon. It's a coupon.
I never say coupon. I always say coupon. And everyone I know says coupon.
Everyone I know says coupon.
Which un-American place are you from?
Minnesota.
Wrong. California.
I was born in California, but I have disowned myself from California.
You surfer boy? I'm surprised you don't have long, greasy hair.
You should have seen me before I took a shower.
Was there just grease in it?
Well, I'm also not going to cut. I'm going to grow some longer hair because I'm too lazy to get a haircut.
Something similar to bacon grease?
No. But So in about a month, I'm gonna have some seriously long hair because
Ugh.
I'm too lazy to get a haircut.
Ugh.
What's your deal?
I don't know. Blame your dogs for things. Grown-ups are weird species. Wow, you're not even
Coupon
gonna.
or coupon? Yeah, it's a coupon.
Let's see. Why getting lost is the best advice someone could. What? What are these?
Huh? What did it say?
Why getting lost is the best advice you can give someone.
Yeah, because if you're lost, you might die. And then your problem doesn't affect you anymore.
Interesting explanation. Yes, you should write that down because you will forget. Let's see. Sometimes you never need expert advice. You should just chat with yourself. Oof. Well, that applies to you, doesn't it?
No, that doesn't make sense, though, because if I need advice on legal matters, I'm not going to chat with myself. I'm not going to know what to say. Unless it's unless it's like your emotions or something. But then you wouldn't need expert advice for that.
Let's see.
I swear if this is something stupid. No! Stop it!
There he is.
What's wrong with you? This is why no one likes this show. I don't even like this show. And
Do
I'm
I
on
need
it.
help with speech writing? No.
Out of the way. We're gonna play some game.
No.
We're gonna game.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna play
you
some
will not.
Snake. Hey, you looked up that BS, and now I gotta play some
We're
Snake.
not. Just type in snake. No, literally, like Google has its own version of the game.
Well, this one's better.
No, watch this.
No, stop! Don't exit out of my game.
What?
This is the game I played in high school all the time.
Got it.
During,
I got it.
During English.
There's an easier way to do it.
What do you mean easier way to do
If
it?
you just type in the word snake in Google,
but what is
Google has
what is
its
so
own
hard
version
about
of-
typing in pejoric snake?
because it's more words.
But it's the
Just-
same amount
here, I'll
of
show you.
words.
What? Watch.
Is it really that important? This doesn't
Yeah.
even look fun. This isn't even nearly as good. This is a worse version of it.
Is it though?
Yes. It is a category. It's just not even nearly. Pejoric snake is the only snake that play on the internet for free.
All right.
This is a disgrace.
What about IO
Not only
games?
did you just exit out of my game, but you're forcing me to play this stupid game of a snake eating apples. I don't even think snakes eat apples.
They don't.
So this game is just wrong.
But snakes also aren't made out of pure electrons like this either. Out of ones and zeros.
Well, yeah, but that
But this
doesn't imply anything about the snake. This game implies that the snake is just eating apples. This is a stupid game, and nothing. Now, I can't believe you support this over Pejoric Snake. Have you even played Pejoric Snake?
Actually, no. I just wanted to show you an easier way.
This isn't easier though. It's worse. It's worse. This is the line in the sand I will not cross.
Have you played Atari Breakout on Google Images?
I got through high school playing Snake, but no, I have not looked up whatever that is.
It's interesting.
Not only this, but the board is like a quarter the size.
Here, just
too.
die real quick and type
I'm not
in
gonna
Atari
die real quick, Chris. What is wrong with you? The controls are snappy. But...
Just remember, dying is quicker than falling asleep.
What the fuck does that mean?
I'm talking about actual dying.
What the fuck? I'm playing Snake, Chris. We're on a podcast for college.
No, speaking
Why are
of-
you bringing up these heavy subjects?
Speaking of dying, there's a certain chemical that people are using to
No,
explore it.
just stop.
It's a
Just
hallucinogenic drug
just stop.
called DMT.
BMP1, the
DMT.
Soviet IFV.
No, DMT, dimethyltryptamine,
THC.
with an extra nitrogen attached.
THC's cool.
That's not the same thing.
That sounds, but THC's a chemical.
I mean, it can be hallucinogenic, but not
How
necessarily.
about we just talk about this incredible talent I have right now going for me with this game?
Let's
I
see.
got through high school doing this, man. I never won though.
What do you think about IO games?
I don't like them. IO Snake, whatever that was called, that was kind of fun, but it was really buggy.
Oh, that, yeah.
This reminds me of IO games, and I don't like it. They're too colorful. This is kind of.
How is this hardly any different than the
It's
JavaScript?
a quarter the size of the screen, The stupid
true.
snake animation's annoying. It's like playing
It's more realistic.
the snake's eating apples. It's trying to be realistic, but I don't like it when games try to be realistic but are still incredibly unrealistic. That's why I don't like a lot of fantasy games. If it's just pure fun and doesn't take itself seriously, I don't It's being hard to be super argumentative.
I'm trying to imagine listening to this podcast while we're just sitting here doing.
I mean, honestly, this is just Snake. I don't really care that much, but I was trying to be as argumentative as I could. Although, still, this is so much worse than Pejoric Snake.
Okay.
Like, it's not even close.
Okay.
But look at this skill, man.
Man, you're just a natural.
I played this through the entirety of high school. Shit! Look what you made me do. I'm going back to this one.
I will not take responsibility for your failures.
Now take a look at how much better this is.
I can see how it could be a higher quality game, you know.
Other than the little bit of FPS lag,
I'm pretty sure that's still an apple.
It's a red square, and you're using
it's
a
supposed to
yellow
represent
square.
an apple, I think.
It could be representing a mouse, for all I know.
True, it could.
I don't even know what the original Snake is. Maybe the original Snake had apples, but whatever this is fun.
It's an old game. I don't know how long it's been around.
Probably for a while. And see, this even tells you the length
Hey
that
Siri,
you got.
how long has Snake been around?
Chris, this one even tells you how long your snake is. Anyone who's listening, play Pejoric Snake. Type in Pejoric Snake and play it. It's JavaScript. It's insanely good.
God.
And it's a good way to spend time in class if you don't want to try. I think my record's like 400 or something. 400 length.
How long has Snake been around?
All right, so we're at 81 right now. We're really steaming ahead.
There's no real answer here, and I don't care enough to look at it more.
We are now at 101. 106. It goes up by 5 each time you get one, so that's why it went up by 5.
Interesting.
Oh man, it feels like I'm in whatever that English class was called, senior year of high school, or maybe even that was junior year of high school, or this could be
the memories coming back.
This could be junior year of high school in personal finance. That class was a joke, and all we did was do this or play some tank game online.
God.
The memories. Man.
All right. I'm going to make an argument against free will right now.
Okay, I don't want to hear it.
Yes, you do.
Ooh, look at that. That's a cool design.
Yes, you do, you conformist pig.
Get out of here, you commie.
You're just a conformist pig.
There we go. All right, we are at 156 right now. Wow. I am actually about to die soon. Oh, nope. Still going. Still going. I hate the ones that are on the edge, though. It's like Oklahoma now. I made Oklahoma.
Actually, before I make my argument against it, first I'm going to make an argument for it. So let's say...
All right, I'm not going to listen because I'm still playing this, but go ahead.
Let's say I slide my phone across the table here. The laws of physics are going to make sure that it lands right about here.
What if it doesn't?
Well, because of like friction and everything,
but what if it doesn't?
And the strength that
instance.
the strength
By the way,
that
we're
I'm
at
pushing
201 right now.
It's going to stop there because of all these forces acting upon it. But if I put my hand here, hold on, and stop it,
no one can see what you're doing.
I've just stopped. That's why I'm explaining everything I'm doing. If I put my
but
hand,
you're also doing it.
If I put my hand in front of it, where it's sliding, and stop it before it reaches that point, my mind has transcended what
are you on?
What the laws of physics have predestined the phone to stop.
But the laws of physics also define your hand doing that.
True.
The laws of physics imply that you're acting on that opposite force, stopping the phone, and that force is going through your hand.
I'm talking.
So that's
I'm talking
following
about,
the laws of physics.
I'm talking about.
You're not absent from the laws of physics. You are the laws of physics.
That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying.
As a being of the universe, the laws of physics
my hand itself
respond to you.
is obeying it. But me putting my hand down, deciding to put my hand down, and stop it from landing in the spot that it was predestined to land in.
It wasn't predestined to land there. It was going to land there, but then you acted on it with a force. So it wasn't destined to end. There's no destined in that scenario. It would have gone there if you didn't put your hand there, but you did put your hand there.
And my mind, according to free will, freely decided to place my hand in a spot where it was going to stop that phone.
You know what's... It's a lot more fun to argue things if you just get really passionate about it, even if you don't know what you're talking about. Because I'm a history major, so I don't know anything about physics, other than what I learned in science class. So
I lost my train of thought.
So anything
here.
I say, don't take with a grain of salt, because I probably am saying something wrong.
I've lost my train of thought here.
Something about free will.
Well, obviously.
Oh, by the way, we're at 231.
But basically,
what
the fuck?
What do you mean, what the fuck? Don't give me that shit.
So, my mind, according to free will, has freely decided to put my hand there and stop the phone from going to a spot that it naturally would have gone to.
What?
But now for my argument against free will.
Sorry, I'm laughing at my own joke.
Now for my argument against free will.
Wait, was that an argument for or against?
That was for before,
because
you didn't
I was saying argue anything. You just said that you decided to put your hand down.
I was saying that my mind freely chose to place my hand in a spot that was going to stop the phone from going to that spot.
Fucking dang it! I was at 241 and I screwed it up. I got distracted
from going to that spot.
Now I have to start over again. All right, sorry. Continue what you were saying.
Yeah. So the reason I was arguing for free will is because I was saying that my mind was freely stopping the phone from landing in that spot. But the reason,
son of a, I only got the 21.
Now for the counter argument. So basically,
I can't wait to hear it. Wow, I didn't even get. I got one that time. Wow.
I like how there's two different ththings going on at the same time.
What do you mean there's two different? Oh yeah, it's a lot more fun to argue when I'm also doing this. I recommend this. All right. What were you saying? Something about.
So basically, that's not an argument for free will, really. That's an argument for more causation, because everything that leads to my different decisions that are the appearance
correlation,
of
not
free
causation.
Will. That's not what I'm doing.
I know, but those things go together, so I just wanted to say.
Sort of. It's not. It doesn't show that I was freely choosing to do that. It's just evidence of more causation here.
What?
Because my background, everything that's ever happened to me in my environment has come together.
This is bullshit.
To lead me to take certain actions, such as this, even though this is a very small action in the scheme of things.
Cool. But you have to define free will a little bit there, because free will could just mean the ability to make a decision like that. Or are you saying the inherent...
free will is being able to freely decide to do things.
Free will could also be termed through just pure human ability to do something freely without persecution or something, or it could mean being completely independent, or being just like independent of external factors.
Yes.
But still responding to environmental factors such as growing up, but still in the present being able to make a decision.
It basically suggests that you're making this regardless of any other factors. It's just your consciousness doing this.
But I would argue many people don't argue free will to be that. They argue that it is just the ability to make a conscious decision on your own accord.
Well, those are the plebeians.
Okay.
But basically, my whole background, everything that has happened to me in my environment affects my cognition,
But you had the free decision
and leads me
to put your hand there, though. No one told you not to put your hand there.
Except my background.
Again, I understand what you're arguing, and to an extent, I actually agree with you. But to argue the other side, you still were free to make that decision. Your external factors are who you are, though. Your external factors decide who you are.
And who you are is because of
But who you are does not determine free will. Who you are is just who you are. But you have free will based on who you are, that's your personality, and your personality and your conscience make a decision on your own free will.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Wow, that's a stupid plot to put it. Wow, yeah, let's just put it right in the corner. All right, game. That's a great spot. I love it. Made a halcyon class cruiser. You. Yeah, I'm sorry, I wasn't able to get it out of a corner. Stupid game. All right, let's play Pac-Man.
Oh my god. Do Wingsio.
I don't know what that means.
Wings.io.
All right.
Yeah, that'll probably find it. That was not it. It's it's
I
plural. Wings.
Well, you said Wing.io, okay?
There.
I'm gonna do my Xbox. What is this? Am I a jet? I am a plane. What the heck did I just shoot? What am I shooting? Lasers? Yo, boy.
There's everyone.
Intercept.
Where's all those bitches?
Fox 1. I'm dead.
It's dumb, isn't it?
These controls are bullshit, by the way.
Of course they are. Of course they are. As are all IO games.
Yeah, but this is exceeding... This is not how planes move.
Yeah.
Ooh!
It makes it funny.
That's the plane just stopped moving. That's not how it works. And I was killed by your mom, too. That's...
Oh, I thought you were just shot down by Ben Shapiro.
Wait, is that a missile? What? Don't have missiles. That's cheating.
I love how someone just chose that as their screen name.
Yeah, let me just go in the water real quick. I love it when planes do that. I love when I'm commuting. Commuting? You don't commute in a plane. I love when you're flying to somewhere and then you just... What are you doing? Oh, I just killed Ben Shapiro. And then I died. Alright, this game's not very fun. I'm gonna go play Snake.io. I think is it Worms or Snake.io? I think it's Worms.
I don't know.
Oh, it's Slither.io.
Slither. That's right.
That one's fun. I like Slither.
That's right.
Oh, here we go, boys. I did really good at one point, and then I don't know whether to use the mouse.
While you're doing that, I'm going to bring up another topic.
What's that?
Okay, so I'm going to go back to a previous topic we were talking about, the Mandela Effect.
No,
and I'm going to talk about...
I'm not going to talk... No.
Hey, you're doing this. I'll talk about...
No, I will personally mute you several times, and now I'm in a position to enforce it.
You mother lover.
I think you mean motherfucker, but this guy's being really aggressive, and I don't like it. Have you ever
so basically,
Spore?
some people have the memory that
before?
Some people have the memory that Nelson Mandela died in prison.
Have you played Spore?
No.
Because this reminds me of Spore. Anyway, let's go to Pac-Man.
They believe that Nelson Mandela died in prison.
I don't know when Pac-Man was made, but Pac-Man's a lot of fun. So here we go. We're starting
even though,
with
of course,
Pac-Man.
that's not
Level
true.
1. Of
course, he went on to become the president of South Africa
so I see
and do a lot of really cool things.
The red ghost is over here.
I'm a huge fan of Nelson Mandela, you know.
I am. The ghost is going to attack me here, so I'm going to have to go up. It's a key move to go up. Get this blue orb. And then I'm going to eat the other Pokemon right here.
What?
And then I'm going to
Pac-Man.
move down, and then I'm going to be aggressive.
So basically,
here. See, now I just kind of fucked myself.
But
I did not.
There's an extra parallel universe interacting with our own.
Other blue one here. I'm on the
collision
right side of the screen now.
That causes some people to have the memory when Nelson Mandela died in prison during his 27 years.
So now we're going to move right here. We're going to move right, and it's going to be key.
I've spoken
to
my
move
piece.
Right. So now I move down. Now I want to get to the center as quickly as I can, while also avoiding getting eaten by these stupid Pokemon.
Why do you keep calling him that?
So now as I move up, I have to be concerned about getting surrounded. See, right here, I'm in a bad situation.
Call them ghosts.
See, now I was able to just avoid them. And now the game is mine. I have basically won this round.
Grayson,
there's very little that can happen.
I'd like to share with you a little thing about Pac-Man here.
So now I have basically just won this round.
There's a reason that we invented...
So now I just have to move up, and then I move down.
There's a reason we invented other video games with better graphics than things like Pac-Man and Dig Dug.
So now I'm kind of screwed. I'm kind of boxed in.
So you don't have to play...
Alright, so I was able to make it out. But I am still kind of trapped, which is a problem. But I was able to make it out barely. And I won the round. All right. Sorry, you were saying something?
I was just talking about Nelson Mandela and how some people have the memory that he died in prison.
All right, so we're going back to Pac-Man.
Okay,
Pac-Man's a fun game. All right, ready, set, go.
I'm not a supporter of the Mandela Effect.
So the Pokemon are really tough in this game. But
Will you stop calling them Pokemon?
I don't know what else you want me to call them because they're Pokemon.
They're ghosts.
They're Pokemon. All right, and then
You dumbass.
the tank game, yeah. Tank.
Oh my god.
Listen, I'm playing the game that I got through high school with. Okay, none of these are. Oh, this is it. Tank Trouble. Tank. You can play this too, Chris. We're playing this together.
No, I will not. I'm not doing this.
Chris, come on. So you use the arrow keys, and I use these in Q. So you have to push all of them.
I don't want to do this.
Just do it. And then your M is to fire for you. All right, here we go.
You dipshit.
Am I 2 or 1?
How do I shoot? Do I click?
No, it's M. It's buffoon. Wait.
I destroyed myself.
Controls are really weird in this game. Oh, well, we both died that one.
I've never been shot.
They bounce, just by the way. Man, this is bringing me back to high school.
I hate this. I really hate this with a passion. I'm so
You just got
angry.
dominated.
I don't even know. I'm just pressing random buttons, basically.
You know, we need to get a... All right, that's cool. Just kill yourself. All right. You know you can move while also pushing the buttons.
I know. I don't want to use both hands.
Why? It's such a good game. Just give it a try.
Fine.
I don't think you understand the cultural impact this has had on America.
I don't think you understand how dumb this is.
Wow, there's even power-ups, Chris. Like, stop killing yourself. Long enough to use a power-up.
Suicide affects us all.
Alright, just wait for a power-up before you kill yourself. Alright, so I got a missile, and this thing locks on. So I'm going to do that, and then it's going to lock on me because I really screwed up. So now I have to run away from the missile.
I am out of ammo now. Oh, no, I'm not.
Alright, so I killed myself, but somehow you did too. So... Alright, let's wait. Alright, I'm heading down. Alright, now, but if you would wait before you killed yourself, you would see that this thing is insane. Alright, stop shooting.
No, I will not.
Alright, you can keep shooting, but I'm going to kill you then. Chris, you...
I'm sorry.
How are you so bad?
Because I'm not trying.
Wow.
How did you miss me?
Why don't you go get that power up?
I can't believe that we're doing this on a podcast.
I can, because it's insane. Wow, this is fun.
No. Oh no. Oh no.
I don't know.
Yay.
I don't know what. There's nothing.
Did you just shoot what I was shooting?
Loser. All right. I'll call that a win for me.
Mainly because I was not trying there.
Oh, I'm sure you weren't, Chris. All right. Well, I got nothing else to talk about.
All right. So Nelson Mandela.
All right. So I'm going back to Pac-Man.
No, I'm not. What are some other weird pronunciations?
Someone calls it a bubbler. That's a crime against humanity.
That's just...
and also, it's soda.
That should be
pop.
a card for Cards Against Humanity. People that call the bubblers.
That'd be a shitty card.
I know.
But do you call it pop or soda? Or
pop.
It's soda. I call it soda.
Of course I call it pop.
It's soda.
It's Minnesota.
So it's soda. Stop it. No. Get some
Come
help.
on.
No.
It's International Women's Day on Friday, and we have to read the Vagina Monologues.
I would prefer if we didn't. So now we're going to look up...
This is a very important issue that we all must open up about and talk.
So we're going to see if they have the new
discuss.
dev blog going for the M1A one. I'm waiting for it. I really want to see it. If it is, I'm going to read it out loud for everyone. And it does not appear so, but there is the G91YS. It is a further development of the Italian G91 fighter.
All right. Just because of your reaction, I'm going to title this podcast. Well, I know one of them will be vaginas.
You title it, and I never show up again.
One of the part of the title will be vaginas. Okay.
All right. Well, we're gonna get taken off of all the online platforms.
No, just kidding. I won't do that.
And then I will have to retire. And I really like this show because it's such a good quality show that isn't full of bull, and people actually don't listen to it either. So that's also bad.
Except people do.
No one does.
Nope,
I refuse to believe it until I see it.
I'd like to show you some of the stats here.
I can't wait to see stats.
Yes, and it's very exciting. I think you'll find.
I've got nothing else to look up. What do I do?
All right. So look at that. 42, 42, wow. 44, 50, 65, 53, 53, 41, 55.
Yeah, but how many of those are you?
Like 2.
2. Okay, first of all, why is it more than 1?
Because anytime you click on the podcast, it counts as a view, and in order to get the screenshot of the podcast that I want to put on like an Instagram story, you have to click on it, so that counts as a view.
You know what was crazy? The Louisiana Purchase. In 1803, there was a land deal between the United States and France in which the U.S. acquired approximately 800. See, this is what it's like when you listen.
I know. I don't care.
Psychology.
I don't actually mind. I was just.
This is what it sounded like when you were talking about your experiment.
I don't actually. Just to be clear, I don't actually find it boring.
Anyway,
in
which the U.S. acquired approximately 827,000. That's 3 zeros on that 827 land west of the Mississippi River for $15 million.
Now, is this a square miles or square kilometers?
What? Why are you talking like that? This isn't even the South. It includes...
No, I'm sure we have some southern viewers.
Chris, most of these states are north. Most of them are the Midwest.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about viewers for the show. Some of them are probably from the South. So what? I just want to speak in their lingo.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
What the fuck is wrong with you, boy?
I hate this show with so much passion.
But anyway, that was just pennies an acre.
When did Canada get some of that purchase? It's probably the 1812.
This is proof that we need to have part of Canada, and I demand this. I'm going to start a petition for Canada to give back some of the land that we rightfully purchased from France.
All right. I'm pretty sure that
we bought the land fair and square. It's not Canada's to own.
1912 when that happened.
In fact, I'm going to go...
Well, this one says it wasn't, so I don't know which one to believe. But this one also goes heavily into Canada.
When it comes to borders on different...
This one also says partial.
When it comes to different political borders, especially when you go back a ways, it becomes kind of shady where different borders were because, I mean, obviously borders are completely made up by humans, and so there can be dispute between different people. So like over exactly where it is, and obviously a lot of borders are on like a river or something, but then there's some where it's just completely arbitrary, and so there's a lot of debate over where it actually should be. Borders are a human creation.
Well, it's the same as territories for animals, essentially. So it's not uniquely human.
Yeah. Exactly.
So it's not uniquely human.
Did I say it was?
Yes. I don't know. I don't really listen to anything you say. All right. Well, that's the show, folks.
No, it's not. We got a few minutes left. Actually, we did pretty well. We did pretty good for not having awkward silences, actually.
Yeah, because I was playing... I'm playing Snake again. All right. Back at it.
You dick.
And I'm playing Pajoric Snake because that's the real Snake. Actually, you know what, let's play your stupid BS Apple Snake.
What? This is not Apple. That's Google.
But it's eating an apple. I
thought you were talking about...
My views on Apple are
I thought you were talking about...
Listen, I hate Apple, so I'm not going to play anything sponsored by Apple. But the snake eats apples, so...
Okay. You know, interesting fact, the Apple logo there is actually representative of the apple that killed Alan Turing, the man that made the first computer.
Cool.
Because they found him one morning dead with an apple with a bite out of it, and there was cyanide in the apple.
Well, that's sad.
And, I mean, it was believed to be a suicide, but also there is some thought that...
Yeah, because when I commit suicide by cyanide, I eat an apple.
Yeah, because that's where the controversy is, because they know that he did work with cyanide a lot in his house, and it is true that he did have a regular habit of eating an apple before he went to bed every night. So one possibility is... Actually,
Ooh, that was close.
I'm not sure if they actually confirmed that there was cyanide in the apple, but they know that he died from cyanide. But one thought is he didn't actually die from poisoning himself with the cyanide apple, but it was just accidental. And whether it was in the apple or not, we don't know. But it could have just been an accident from from exposure to these chemicals.
Very cool, Chris. Thank you for sharing. That's
You.
why I tune into this podcast, so I can learn some bullshit.
Hmm.
No, that was actually. It's cool that you knew that. That's actually kind of cool. That's interesting. That is interesting.
So
yeah.
here's the bite that Alan Turing took. If you look on any Apple product.
Cool. I still hate Apple, so I'm not gonna do that. But
I think it's pretty cool how they paid homage to him.
yeah, it is cool. But I still hate Steve Jobs, or at least I don't respect him.
Wozniak. What do you think about him?
He's cool. Ish. I don't know a lot about him, but I just don't like Steve Jobs. He wasn't a great dude.
Yeah, he was kind of a dick. People say that he wasn't a good guy to work with. Wozniak's fine, but
I just think Apple's overpriced and they're not very good either. So, I mean, there's uses for them. They're really good with. Son of a bitch.
They're good. They're good for for anything visual, like video editing, photo editing.
Yeah, but I don't do any of that. So, I'm just a hardcore.
They've got
gamer.
They've got a nice
gamer.
layout. They've got a very convenient dock here.
Cool gamer. Yeah, but it's no more convenient than a desktop.
Than the.
I guess it is. Yeah, I'll give it that. It's pretty.
What's it called on a desktop? It's just a desktop. It's not a dock. It's a
what?
Pin or it's a.
A what? What are you talking about?
It's got a dashboard.
It's the desktop.
Well, the whole area is the desktop.
Yeah. Are you talking about the little icons?
Yeah, I'm trying
to think. Icons.
I thought there was a name for the little task. No.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. I'm going crazy.
I think I know what you're talking about, but I just always would call them icons or something. Or widgets, maybe. I don't know.
I wasn't talking about the specific applications. But...
I don't know what you're talking about. The taskbar?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. I started to say taskbar and then I stopped.
Hey, Chris. That's pretty aggressive this episode. I apologize.
Oh, and also Apple has good security.
Yeah,
better than PC.
I mean, Windows are fine too. Windows Defender gets the job. Oh, shit. I really got myself in a pickle there.
You screwed yourself there.
Although, to be fair, we only have 5 minutes left. So. But it's not like Windows are sprawling with viruses. Windows are more powerful. PCs are more powerful price per price. And... Sorry, I got distracted. Windows are more powerful and cheaper, and I just like them better. They're more customizable. Yep. You know, I'm not paying for a brand.
All right. I think we should start to wrap it up now. This has been Chris Wright and...
Ya boy, G-Man.
Graeson on Point Counterpoint. You're listening to University of St. Thomas, KUST Campus Radio. Happy Mardi Gras, everyone. Happy pre-Lent. Happy Carnival. Happy International Women's Day on Friday. Okay. I know, but by the next episode, the day's going to be past.
That's fair.
So make sure to celebrate that by celebrating all the special women in your life.
All the special woman? That doesn't make sense. Womanese. Also, happy preemptive Christmas. Happy preemptive Easter. Happy Thanksgiving. We're just going to list off 100 holidays.
No, well, those are a ways off. So I don't appreciate what you're doing.
Son of a bitch.
And you're making me very uncomfortable by doing this to these other holidays and making a mockery.
I'm not making a mockery of it. You just listed off 10 holidays.
I did not. I listed like a couple.
You listed at least 5.
Well, a couple of them. Well, Carnival, Mardi Gras, Lent, those kind of go together.
Yeah, but
And
you
then
listed off 5
International
of them.
Women's Day. And then I didn't say anything else.
I mean, if you list off, you can list off 1 to 3, but if you start listing off 5,
I just mentioned the
you're
ones
getting
that are
excessive.
close. I didn't even mention Ash Wednesday,
Yeah, you did at the beginning.
At the beginning. I'm talking about now. God.
I respect all
keep
those
up with
holidays,
the times.
though. I was just pulling a fast one on Chris.
Keep up with the times, Danny Downer.
Hey, fuck you, Chris.
Okay, I think it's time to go now.
Hey, maybe.
So, it's been lit, fam.
Why
Namaste.
do you say that? Stop saying lit. It's so...
Namaste.
That's not very swag of you. All right, anyway. That was fun. Bye.
Bye.